welcome to the new video. In the previous video we saw how to use a post request. In this video we will learn about put request and delete request also. So before that, let's start with the post request first. So we will create a small dummy object in which we will post some data and create our put request and also delete request. So in the top I'll create a object of user. So let's say I'll create a array of object. So in the first I'll add a id and then a name, let's say Praveen, and email. So in the email we can write anything, let's say praveen@gmail.com, and I'll add another id to name, let's say test, and then email. I guess I missed the bracket. So in the email we'll write test@gmail.com. So this is the array of object I have created. Now I'll put to this user object and see if it is working or not. So what we will do, we'll use the same request.body, but instead of just printing it, we will push that to that object. So we'll write const new user is equal to for id we'll just take the length of users and plus it and users, and for the name it will be same as the request.body, so email. So this is the new user, and now we will push this users dot push new user. Okay, so this way we'll able to put a new user to that users object. Okay, so let's just along with this let's write put request also. So what is put is basically when we want to update the user. Let's say I have this id 2, so here name is test. Let's say I want to change it from test to some other name, let's say Sagar. So how we will do, so let's create a put request and see how it works. So in the put, first we will define the route which will our user same, but here we will take the id, let's say like this, then id. So here we will send the id of that user. Like I want to update the second number, so I'll send 2 as id, and same way here request response and this way. So we'll take id from the parents, and let's say like this, and we'll parse it because it return a string value, so we have to convert it into integer. So we'll use parse int and then request dot parents dot id. So this way we'll able to get the id. Now we'll take name and email. So whatever we'll change, we'll take this from body, and then we'll go through all the users and find the one which we want to change from the id. So in case if it is matching, we'll get the user, and then let's write let's say if user try to send some id which is not available, so we'll return rest dot status 404 user not found, and in case if user able to get, then we'll change name same way user dot email, and we'll send the response as user with id updated successfully. So our put request is ready. What we did is we just took id in a params, and then we converted that id into the integer, and then we are taking the body. So what we are doing, we are checking in this object if our id is matching in this. So we'll change the value, we'll change the name and email to the new one which we got. So let's save it and try to see if it is working. So here if you see, we are sending the users, and here we'll use the id. So in this, let's say we want to change this second number, so we'll copy this and go to the body and change it from test to, let's say we're taking sagar, and here we will change it to put request. So now the name is sagar and email is sagar@gmail.com, and we are changing the id number 2. So if you see, user with id 2 updated successfully. So this is the message we got. So now our put request is working fine. Let's try delete request to check. Same way we'll create app dot delete, and the same way we'll take the id from the params. So the see, we are taking the id, and same way request and response, and here will just take that id, user id %, request dot params dot id, and then we'll get the index from that users dot find index. Yeah, so this way we'll get the id of the of the of the of the value which we are deleting. Let's say we are deleting this second number, so we'll figure it out, this id, if it is matching or not. And let's say if it is not available, or it is not, let's say we have written the id which is not available. So in that case we will write if user index equal to -1. So in that case we'll return res dot status 404 user not found. It means that user is not available. And if we found, then we'll write users dot splice and the index which we want to delete, and with 1. So and then we'll send as dot send user with id this deleted successfully. Now let's go and change it to delete route and see if it is working. We are sending this 2, user with id 2 deleted successfully. So in this way we are able to check post request, put request, and delete request. Also, if you want to see that it is like updated or not, so you can console log and see, like let's say you're console logging this users object, this one, to check if after updating, after posting a new one, or sorry, after updating, if it is working or not. So I'll go to this and try to change second to sagar. Currently if you see here, it is test. So let's update and see what is printed is with id 2 sagar and sagar@gmail.com, but here it was test and test@gmail.com. It means our put request is working fine. Same way we can print here uh, users to check if delete is working. So let's change it to delete and send. See, now only one value is coming. It means our second value is deleted with ID 2. If you want to delete first one also, to see, now it is coming empty because there is no one. First was deleted and then second one also. So I hope you are clear with post request, put request and delete request. So in the next video we will see more concepts. Thank you so much.